Hi, Miss Walker. Thank you for coming in
Hi,
today.
nice to meet you.
Did you have a smooth run in?
I did, yeah. I live about 20-30 minutes away, so it was pretty good.
Okay,
yeah.
where do you live?
I live in Warringah, yeah.
Oh, so did you drive in or did you get the train?
I drove in today. I thought it might just be a little bit easier with parking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any problems finding our offices? I know it can be a bit busy.
Luckily, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't peak hour, but yeah, it was a pretty smooth run today.
Okay, right. Well, have you ever been to a lawyer or a solicitor before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so before we begin, are there any questions you'd like to ask me?
I guess I'm just a little bit nervous because I'm not too sure, I guess, how the process works.
Okay, yeah, we hear that a lot. It's completely normal to feel
Okay.
nervous, but I'm here. If you've got any questions throughout the process,
Yeah.
please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay.
Before we begin, do you want a drink of water or some tea or coffee?
I'm alright, thank you though.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So why don't we start by you explaining your situation? Don't spare any details
Okay.
because the more details you tell,
Yeah.
the better I can understand your situation.
Okay. So I was at a music festival with my boyfriend. We were at Splendour in the Grass in Byron Bay, and we were having a really good time. The lineup was really good, and suddenly there were sniffer dogs kind of approaching everyone. And I was pretty chill because I knew I didn't have any drugs on me. I'm not really into drugs. But then they started sniffing around our group, and one of the policemen approached me, and he searched me and found drugs in my jacket pocket. And I denied all possession of them because I knew I didn't have any on, or I thought I didn't have any on me. And so I was arrested, and because a lot of people were getting arrested for drug possession, they decided not to keep me in jail overnight. So instead I was given, is it a court attendance?
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess I'm really confused because I'm not too sure what to do, I guess, with the situation.
So the drugs, you didn't take them into the music festival?
No, I completely, I didn't think I had any drugs on me at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
and who are you with at the festival?
I was with my boyfriend, and then I was with one of his friends and a couple of my friends as well. So there's probably maybe 5 or 6 of us in total.
Okay, right. And did they have any drugs on them?
No, not that I'm aware of, because I guess from my knowledge, none of us are really into drugs, yeah.
Okay, right. So why don't you just explain a bit about your relationship with your boyfriend and your friends?
Yeah. Well, with my boyfriend, it's been a really good relationship. We've been together for about 3 years. And then with my friends, it's also pretty good. I met them through my boyfriend, and some of them were school friends as well. So, I would say it's a pretty good relationship. Yeah.
Okay, right. And I just want to reiterate at this stage that anything you say in these rooms is confidential.
Okay.
Nothing will leave. So feel free to tell me everything.
Okay.
The more details,
Yeah.
the better. But otherwise, so you don't know who placed the drugs into your pocket?
Well, I guess, so everything we say is confidential,
Oh, of
right?
course.
Okay.
Nothing, only I will know. Nothing will leave the room.
Well, I guess what happened is after I was given the court attendance notice, we went back to the Airbnb we were staying in, and my boyfriend sat me down and told me that the drugs were actually his, but I was really confused because I didn't know he took drugs and I didn't know he put them in my jacket. But at first I was really angry just because that's a really dog thing to do. But then he kind of explained to me why he had put them in my jacket, saying that, he's in his final year of law school and he has his clerkship, so he didn't want to kind of anything to jeopardize that. And I guess we've been together for so long that I am willing to take the fall for him and say the drugs were mine.
So you're willing to plead guilty?
Yes.
Even though he planted the drugs in your jacket pocket?
Yeah, there's no other option because I have to plead guilty, yeah.
So why'd you have to plead guilty? So is he supporting you in some way that you require his assistance, which if you didn't plead guilty, he wouldn't be able to continue to give you?
Well, I rely on him financially. He pays for our apartment. We have a really nice apartment in the city, and he also helps with my uni fees and just, I guess, the general financial support. I'm only working casually, so I don't work that many hours a week. So I guess without him, I wouldn't really have any money.
Okay, right. So you understand that a criminal record stays with you for life?
Yes.
And you
yes.
pleading guilty would automatically give you a criminal record?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no other option. Yeah.
Okay. So you see no other viable option?
I guess there is a little bit more information you probably should know, but like it can't leave this
Again,
room. Yeah.
client confidentiality.
Okay. Well, his parents are really prominent, and they're quite a wealthy family, and I feel like they've always disapproved of me. I never thought I was good enough for their son. So I guess me taking the fall and saying the drugs were mine will allow them to accept me. And also my boyfriend's father my boyfriend's father is being charged with corrupt behaviour, and because he's a politician, and he's currently being investigated through an ICAC inquiry, if that's what it's called. So any kind of, if he's linked to his son's drug charge, then that could really be detrimental to his career as well. So I guess it's not just about me loving my boyfriend, but it's also about like the financial support and also his father and family.
Okay, are your boyfriend's parents aware of your situation?
Yes, and yeah, they're completely fine with me taking the fall for him.
Okay,
Yeah.
have they offered you any incentives for taking the fall for him?
They've promised to make sure that I'm okay financially and that they'll help. Or they basically said to me everything will be okay, which I'm assuming means that they'll do whatever they can to help.
Okay, right. And is this what you want, or are you willing to take the fall with no regrets, or do you believe that...
Sorry.
Are you okay? Do you need a tissue?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just a bit emotional talking about this.
I can understand. If you need a minute, just let me know and we
Okay,
can take
thank
a break.
you.
But, so where were we? So are you willing to take the fall knowing your situation and knowing about the parents and your boyfriend, even though they're putting pressure on you? Is this what you want?
It definitely is what I want, because, I mean, I'm just at university doing a social science degree, and to be honest, I think I'm going to drop out, so it doesn't really impact my future at all.
Okay.
But it definitely impacts his future.
Okay, so what specifically do you want from me and my firm?
Well, I guess I need some help legally, or some legal advice, just because I'm not too sure, I guess, what the process is, and I don't really want this getting out in the media as well, so I kind of need help containing that information too.
Okay, yeah, of course. So we'll keep everything confidential and we'll be with you every step of the way. And if you need, we've got a 24/7 phone line. So if you've got any urgent questions or your situation changes or you've changed your mind, feel free to call either our number or my personal number, and I'll be willing to give you advice.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
Otherwise, is there anything else you want to ask?
Not really. I guess you answered kind of all my questions, especially about the confidentiality. Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, thank you very much for coming in to see us.
It was nice to meet you.
I hope you get home safe.
Thank you.
And again, if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask.
Okay.